What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Corey Brown. I'm back. It's good. I'm glad. I'm great. It's basically for a storytime video, and I know I don't do storytimes a lot, but I think I want to get back into that a little bit more as I'm opening up my range and variety of YouTube videos. The gameplay in the video right now is being done by my cousin Okia. He has his own channel. Link is in the description down below, so you should go check that out. He makes music too, like I do. You should also check out my new EP, the Sweet Life EP. It's very great. I like it a lot. I can still get better as an artist, most definitely, but I think you guys should check it out and just see how I come to rise and everything as an artist, but also like how you guys have seen how I come to rise as a YouTuber. So today we're gonna talk about my first concert. So basically, the first time that I was at a concert was June. Or was it June? Was it May? It was May. Yeah. It was May. So at the time, I'd been listening to Juice WRLD for a while, and I was just starting to like really get into Ski Mask and Juice WRLD and shit like that. Well, really starting to get into Ski Mask music too, but I already had been listening to Juice WRLD for a really long time. So I thought it was a given. I should go to a concert featuring both of them. You know, it'd be fun and cool and shit like that. So fast forward to the day of, I have the tickets, my friends and I are driving there and everything. We get caught in this really heavy traffic going into DC. For those of you who don't live in the DMV, DC is a lot of really bad traffic. Not as bad as New York, but it's still pretty bad, and we were going to the concert during rush hour time. So while we were driving in, we could see how long the line was from the bridge that we were on, because basically where the concert was being held at is called the Wharf, which is basically the waterfront of DC and everything. And the anthem is literally right near the wharf, or like right on the wharf. And you could see the line from the bridge at the wharf, and it was like, damn, this is a really long line. So we were starting to freak out and everything and be like, okay, we're never going to get into the concert, you know, it's going to take a really long time to get in. But then I remembered my cousin Okia was in line and said that, you know, he'd save our places for us in line, that he was at the front of the line. So I was like, okay, it's fine, we're going to get in there and everything. So yeah, so we find parking, we get out of the car really fast, we basically run to the anthem. And we get in line, and we get in the show. So that was pretty quick, that was pretty good. So when we're going in for the, you know, like, check and everything to, like, get patted down and stuff like that to make sure you don't have weapons, the lady was like, you can't wear bandanas. And guess who was wearing a bandana? I was. So she was like, put the bandana up in, you know, you'll get it back at the end of the show. I never got it back at the end of the show. I was a little, like, sad over it, because I was like, man, I really like that bandana. It was just a plain white bandana, you know. I don't really have a lot of bandanas, so, like, it meant a lot to me when I lost it, I guess. So we're in the show. It's pretty crowded because it's general admission and stuff like that. And everyone bought tickets for general admission because that's the way that a show should be, you know, like experienced on the floor and like on the ground and everything, so you can get closer to the act and stuff. So the show gets started, the opening acts come on, and it's fun somewhat. You know, I don't really listen to their music that much, you know, because I only really came for Juice WRLD and Ski Mask. And they have pretty good music themselves, don't get me wrong. People were getting lit and stuff. I met these new people in the crowd near the front of the stage, and one of these girls that I knew got asked to go up on stage and stuff, and she was like talking with the rappers and cooling with them and stuff like that, so that was really cool. But then they were like, yo, I'm gonna need everyone from the left to the right to mosh. And like, I thought I knew what a mosh pit was. It's just like people jumping around and like pushing each other and having fun. But this mosh pit, bro, people were like, mosh pits could definitely be the death of someone. Because people were like jumping up and down really frantically. They were basically fighting and stuff. You know, everyone was getting pushed down and stuff. And basically, I got caught up in the middle of it, my friends and I. And as I was falling to the ground, the last thing that I was thinking is, damn, this is really the way I'm about to die. And right before I hit the ground, somebody like grabbed the back of my shirt and like pulled me back up, and like I was fine. And it was this dude that I never even met. I was like, bro, thank you. He was like, anytime, bro, I will help anyone. I was like, all right, thank you. And then as I was getting up, I saw my 3 friends on the ground, and I was like, man, at least they lived pretty good lives, you know, like that. So basically, they get back up. The mosh pits are good and everything. There's no more really big mosh pits after that. But this dude and this lady start fighting, and what I mean by she was on him, like she was beating him up. Like there was no chance, there was no fight to begin with, because she was wailing on that dude from the beginning. They both got kicked out. But it was a really funny thing to see, because I was like, man, this is wild for my first concert. Fast forward, the opening act keeps performing and everything, and he throws up on stage because he like got nervous and everything about him performing and stuff like that. And then after that, after he threw up on stage, there's a little intermission. So I go back and I get some water. I talk with my friends. I take a couple pictures, you know, hanging out, chilling out, and stuff like that. And then I go back near the front of the stage, and then I hear this. Thank you guys for watching this video. I don't mean to cut it off, but I'd rather split this up into 2 parts, 2 videos, so that I'll be able to explain it and everything. The next video, the next storytime video is not going to be about Juice WRLD. That's going to be that's going to be about Rehoboth. That's what the next storytime video is going to be about. But my 3rd storytime video will be the Juice WRLD Part 2 story. So yeah, it gets way more better, way juicier and stuff like that. Juicier, pun intended. It gets way juicier. You know, you guys should definitely tune in and listen to it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being back and being great fans. Listen to my music. Live your life. Love life. See you guys. Over and out.